Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm going to be talking about number placement, adding multi-digit numbers, and subtracting multi-digit numbers today. Again, we're going to be going through this fairly quickly. Feel free to email me or inbox me questions, but I want to go through this fairly quick so that those of you who have a good grasp on this can just move right along. And those of you who struggle with this, you can pause, you can rewind, and see what's going on. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing that I want to do is to go over placeholders so that when I talk about hundreds place or the ones place or the hundredths place, you know what I'm talking about. So whenever we're talking about place values, if I write a number 3,284.96. So first off, this right here, no, we don't start there. Sorry, my mistake. First off, we're going to start here with the 4. This is the ones place. And it covers anything from 0 to 9. Now once we move to 10, that obviously falls into the tens place. Let's see if I can make this just a little bit lighter. I'll worry about that later. Okay, after the tens place is the hundreds place. And then thousands. And after thousands is tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and so on and so forth. So below 1, the 9 here, oh great, the 9 here is in the tenths place. So there's a TH there. And the 6 is in the hundredths place with a TH. So when you've got that TH there, again, notice we have the ones right here, starting with the 4, and then it goes up, tens, hundreds, thousands. When we're going down, when we're going backwards here, tenths, hundredths, and then like if we had another one, that would be thousandths, and backwards. So now you know all about place values. Let's go ahead and erase everything. Whenever we're talking about adding, so we're moving on to adding multi-digit numbers. I'm just going to pull a number out of my head, 1,342 plus 809. So whenever we're starting to add these, we always start in the ones place, or whatever the furthest right place is. So if we had decimals, we would mess with that. We don't have decimals. 2 plus 9 is 11. The 1, the last one in the 11, is in the ones place, but the front of the 11 is in the tens place. So I'm going to put it above the tens place. 4 plus 0 plus 1 is 5. I don't need to add another 1 over in the hundreds place because I don't have enough to do that, right? It's just 5. It's not 15. So now I'm going to move to the hundreds place. 3 plus 8 is 11. Again, I'm going to bring the 1 over into the next place to the left. And then 1 plus 0, because there's nothing here, plus the 1 that we carried over is just 2. Now I'm going to put my commas in, 2,151. Now there are other recordings on Canvas, other YouTube videos, so I'm going to move on to subtraction. Again, make an appointment with me if you want for these, but this is a really important life skill. So for subtraction, I'm just going to pick another number. I'm going to say 876 minus 89. And we'll see what happens there. So I can't do 6 minus 9. right? Because the 9 is bigger than the 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the tens place, and I'm going to borrow a spot from the tens place. What that turns this into is that turns this into a 16 instead of a 6, because now we have a 1 from the tens place, right? So essentially we're adding 10 to the 6. So 16 minus 9, we can do that. 16 minus 9 is 7. 6 minus 8, the 8 is bigger than the 6, so we can't actually do that without borrowing. Let's borrow again over here. We're going to take 1 from the hundreds place, and we're going to give it to the tens place. So now we have 16 minus 8. That's going to be 8. And then 7 minus nothing is still just 7. So 876 minus 89 is 787. So that is a quick refresher on place values, on adding multi-digit numbers without a calculator, and on subtracting multi-digit numbers without a calculator.